Company profile is one of the important chapter of the project. The company profile chapter gives an idea to the reader about the mission, vision, values, goals, product profile, competitors and offerings of the company. So in this video, we will discuss how to write the company profile chapter for your project. Hey everyone, welcome back once again. By the end of this video, you will know how to write the company profile chapter for your project. Make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you're new to the channel, then please do hit on the subscription and bell icon to get the notification of latest uploads. And also feel free to comment in the comment section if you have further queries. If you're making a project on a dissertation or on a thesis, then the second chapter is going to be literature review. How to write the literature review chapter, introduction chapter. I have already made a couple of videos on that. I've left the link here in the description box, or you can click on the I button and check out the video. But when it comes to writing the project, especially based on the internship, you'll have to write the second chapter as the company profile. Company profile chapter gives an idea to the reader about the mission, vision, offering and the product portfolio of a company. But the question comes, how to write the company profile, what should be written and what should not be mentioned in this project. That is what we are going to see in this video. So let us get started with the video. We will divide this video in two parts. In the first part, we will discuss what is to be written, and in the second part, we will see the example of already written chapter based on the company profile. We will discuss 7 important points which needs to be mentioned in the company profile chapter. The first one is the name of the company. You will have to mention where did you do your project. It can be anything. Mention the name of the company, address and the basic information like the mission, vision, objectives and values of the company. The second point you will have to mention in the company profile is product portfolio. So the nature of product the company which is offering, it can be into a diverse industry. If you like let's say for example, if you take an example of Tata, then Tata is into telecom, Tata is into insurance, Tata is into automobiles. So you can also mention some of the product portfolio which has been offered by that company. The third point which you'll have to mention, miscellaneous services. There are some companies they do provide product along with the supportive services. So you can also mention that in the company profile, which gives a detailed idea about the miscellaneous services or the products offered by the company. The next point which you'll have to mention in the company profile is the market share and how the financial growth of the company has happened over a period of time. When I was talking about the mission, vision, you can also mention in short about the history of the company. If it is a startup, then it's fine, but if you're working with the multinational company and maybe having a history of around 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, so you can also summarize that in a graphical format. The next point which you'll have to mention is USPs of the company. USP stands for unique selling propositions. So how this company with whom you have interned with or with whom you have done your project with, how it is different or which are the core values or unique selling propositions or unique selling points of that company, you'll also have to mention under the company profile. The next point which you'll have to mention in the company profile is press release and media coverage. So if there's any recent happening which has been published maybe in newspaper, TV or any social platform, you can also add something about the recent happening and media coverage of the company under the company profile. And the last point which you will have to mention under the company profile is the competitors, because it gives you an idea which all are the competitors of the company when it comes to their product profile, sellings and offerings. So we have been talking about collecting a lot of information. So where do you get this information? So here we will discuss how to collect the information to write the second chapter based on the company profile. The first source always is going to be the official website of the company. I said official website, it means the official website been created and published by the company itself, not anybody else. The second source is going to be the news article. As I said, if there's any press release or media coverages, that can also help you to collect the real-time data or the information about the company, that you can also mention under the company profile. The next source can be the social handles. Nowadays, most of the companies, they have their presence on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, or maybe on YouTube. So you can also refer to those platforms and try to gather the information relating to the company offerings or recent happenings. And the last option is going to be maybe some kind of reports or journals or magazines if company do release. Rather, a news article can be one of the source to collect the information about the company. So compiling all this makes your company profile chapter ready. So let's move to the second part of the video, which is going to be an example.
Here we will take an example of Netflix to know about the company profile. So if you could see on my screen, you can mention or you can have a logo of the company, and from there you can start the company profile. You can also write about the fundamental information about the company, like when it was founded. You can also write in detail about the statistical data of the company, how the company have been performed over a period of time. Also, you can talk about the target marketing strategies. Here about the Netflix, it is mentioned single segment strategy, multi-segment strategy, and if you could see product specializations also is mentioned. Target market analysis of the company is also been mentioned here in this case study. Who, what, when, where, why, and a lot of questions are being asked by the manufacturers when targeting specifically to the segment by the Netflix. Also Netflix case study, if it can be Netflix or it can be something else. If you want to mention, you can also mention that. I'm mentioning the name of a case study as an example of writing the literature review chapter, because it was already been done by Vedi. So this is how it is all written. You can pause the video in between and see how the company profile for Netflix was written. You can also customize it as per the requirement. There are some points which may or may not be similar to the topic which you have taken for your study.
This is how you can make your second chapter based on company profile ready by referring to these points and the example. I'm sure you must have found them useful and informative. If so, then please give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Also, feel free to comment if you have further queries relating to this video, or how did you find this video. Do comment and let me know. That is going to be a real motivation for me to make such videos. The next video is going to be very important, which is based on research methodology. Without the research methodology chapter, your project is going to be incomplete project. So stay tuned for the next week's video. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is based on how to write a research methodology chapter. Until then, this is Sandeep signing off. Thank you for your time.